So, there's this whole idea with soul for a soul, right? Sacrificing one thing for another, opportunity cost. I don't know how the universe works, man, but I'm pretty sure the Seahawks had to lose. Also, my soccer team, Arsenal, had to lose in order for the Dodgers to win Game 5 of the World Series. But the Seahawks losing last night in overtime, 34-37, was irritating on a couple of fronts. Okay, but let's talk about some positives here before I just scream and yell, "Fire Ken Norton Jr. right now!" Yeah, this is how we're going to start this goddamn video, because in the first half, I thought this game was fucking done. I thought Russell Wilson's magic was going to get shit done, and holy hell, Seahawks were aggressive right out of the gate. And our boy Tyler Lockett, starting the game like a monster, ending the game like a monster, racking up 200 yards on 15 receptions, 3 touchdowns, and with the 27-17 lead, you're thinking, all right, Seahawks should be good. As long as we don't crap the bed on defense and we just keep the pressure sustained on offense, we should be okay. And that's when you knew, hey, fucked up. Yeah, because Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals came to life in that second half. And credit to Vance Joseph and that defense for really pressuring Russ and making that O-line just guess their shit all fucking day long. And man, Kyler Murray, man. What can you really say about that dude? He is Little Russell right now. And just based on trajectory of how he's doing in terms of his, second year, this is going to be a scary talent a couple years from now. And Kyler doing it through the air, doing it with his own feet, bring his team back. And DeAndre Hopkins, a little overshadowed by Tyler Lockett's 200-yard game, but 10 receptions, 100 yards, and a touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins is, not really quietly dominating, but in that sense, subtly dominating this league right now as still one of the top receivers. I'm not going to say he's the best receiver because a man named Julio Jones does exist, boys and girls. But you know what? That title is going to get a bit of a run for its money because my boy DK. That's delicious as this beer right now. As my boy DK, you can argue, is the best receiver / corner in the league. Because Russell Wilson, in the red zone, can really just put this game away. But what happens? Budda Baker grabs the interception, just rips that shit right from Russ's soul. And Russ, after a while, he can't catch up to Budda Baker. But the Guardian, the real-life Batman suit known as DK Metcalf, is just sprinting his fucking way down. And he just tackles Budda Baker before that shit becomes a touchdown. And to me, that was the play of the game. And I thought that would have carried over to a Seahawks win. But again, Kyler Murray, Vance Joseph's defense for the Cardinals, setting shit up for success, have the Cardinals take this game into overtime. But you know what? I felt a little bit comfortable knowing that Geno Smith was taking the coin toss. And Geno always wins the coin toss. Let's be fair about that shit. But man, oh man, this Cardinals defense just went at Russell and the guys. And to say I was frustrated, man. I don't know. Because you have Russ getting stuffed, O-line just getting bamboozled. You give the ball straight to Cardinals. And at this point, with the way we went into overtime, the Seahawks were going to give up insane amount of yards because Ken Norton Jr. was reading off of his fucking schemes that was written by crayon. And you're thinking, all right, dude, can we just hope the football gods just blow the field goal or whatever have you the other way? Because at this point, yeah, you give the ball back. If they score, you're done. But some way, somehow, Cliff Kingsbury, like, he ices his own kicker. Like, why? But that shit happens. Kicker misses. Russ is driving down the field again, and this time he actually looks pretty decent. And you see DK grabbing a little short pass and zipping on through to the end zone, and you think, holy fuck, touchdown. But David Moore and the holding call, fuck the Seattle Seahawks. Truly, fuck the Seattle Seahawks. And minor point of contention, when you're punting back the ball, couldn't you have Michael Dixon just figure something else out there? I don't know. Maybe I'm nitpicking there. But Cardinals get the ball back, and you know goddamn well what's going to happen. You know goddamn well what's going to happen. Ken Norton Jr. with this crayon scripted shit. Like, oh God, here we go. You're going to give up these massive yards. Kyler's going to fucking run all fucking day, left, right, and center. And we are going to what? Blame this on Shaquille Griffin for playing like shit even though he went out with a concussion? No! Everybody played like dog shit. And you know what? When that happens, and that's a general trend over the last, I don't know how many few weeks. Ken Norton Jr., I'm looking right at you. I'm looking right at you, motherfucker. Just dog shit. You gave this game away from the last few seconds of the fourth quarter onwards. This was absolutely terrible. Now let's be fair too. Cardinals winning this game, I thought really cemented their uprising as of the last few weeks because nobody was really looking at them except for me. And I'm not going to lie to you. In the Picky Skin picks, I said the Arizona Cardinals would lose to the Seattle Seahawks, but here's the curious part. When reports came out and it was confirmed that Jamal Adams was going to be out for Sunday Night Football, I immediately thought, we're fucked. We are not going to win. Because Ken Norton Jr. has really been riding the coattails of high-end talent rather than, I don't know, thinking of a fucking solid defensive scheme. Or using his fucking brain. Or, I don't know, removing that goddamn crayon and using an actual pen. And again, this anger is not to discredit the Arizona Cardinals. Trust me when I say that shit. As much as I hate the Cardinals, wow. They looked fantastic. I mean, Kyler Murray, 34 passes on 48 attempts, 360 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, but that happens. It can happen. Yet, 67 rushing yards with 1 rushing touchdown. My God. This guy was absolutely incredible. And I think towards the tail end, Russell should have really emulated what Kyler was doing. You use your little legs a little more. You know, run into the end zone. Why not? But that wasn't the case. Because Russell Wilson had a pretty horrendous game. Let's be fair. Yeah, but he threw for like 33 times on 50 attempts. So the fuck what? So the fuck what? 388 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 horrible interceptions, 84 rushing yards on 6 attempts. Russell's still great. Okay, I'm not discounting Russell's general greatness, but this specific game, he was terrible in the important moments. He made some really rash decisions, and as of late, I've been feeling this, and I feel like this game on Sunday Night Football against the Cardinals really did confirm this for me. Russell's become a very, very arrogant quarterback as of the last few weeks. I don't know what it is, but that arrogance is really seeping in. And yeah, I get it, man. Let Russ cook. Let Russ cook. But as we also let Russ cook, situationally, if Russ's cooking tastes like ass, shouldn't we maybe, I don't know, mix up the recipe a little bit? Am I talking too fucking rocket science here for you motherfuckers? I'm pretty sure certainly that kind of talk is too goddamn complicated for Ken Norton Jr., who I honestly don't know if he doesn't realize who we have on our defense. You have KJ Wright playing pretty damn well all throughout the season. Not too great last night, though. You got Bobby doing what he can. Of course, Mayoa. You know, guys like Monet, they're doing okay, but Ken, figure your shit out. Are you fucking kidding me? And now here's the thing, too. we shouldn't be all that upset. The Seahawks are still 5-1. That cushion of the 5-0 start is huge because obviously if we lost a couple of those close games like the Minnesota game, potentially the Miami game, potentially the Patriots game, man, we would be talking about a very different circumstance, right? But we're 5-1. Now, what I'm hoping is everyone gets back to health. Everyone is in their fucking heads to get ready for next week. Because, man, it's another divisional rival, bro. We got to go against the fucking 49ers, and you got to just shake the shit off. And I'm hoping at the end of this we can just get rid of Ken Norton Jr. because he is ass. He's ass. But that does it for me, kids. Boy, oh boy. I couldn't really emotionally process the Seahawks loss yesterday because the Dodgers won Game 5 with Clayton Kershaw on the mound. But boy, oh boy. It's all kind of seeping in now because the Rams are taking on the Chicago Bears on Monday Night Football. And so, yeah, all the shit's coming back now. Isn't that fun? But that'll do it for me, boys and girls. Go ahead and follow me at Sky Lounge and all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. Go Hawks! And until next time, fuck off. Seriously, man. Get rid of Ken Norton Jr.